Hello, 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 hello. What is freaking good, y'all? I know that's been a long time. I can make 20 million reasons why, but honest to God, who freaking cares? I'm Bex. It's nice to see you again, or it's nice to meet you for the first time, depending on how you know me. But I hope y'all are doing really well. Welcome to today's video. What are we going to do today? I don't really have a clue, but I just kind of want to hang out, talk, let's catch up, and yeah, see how we're doing. I really hope this video sort of catches you well. I know that life is really finicky and it has its ups and downs, and you might be feeling all sorts of ways just depending on them, depending on the minute, depending on the hour, depending on anything. But really right now, I want you to think about your headspace. I want you to take as many deep breaths, as many deep breaths as you need, and realize that right now, where you are watching this video, if you're seated, if you're laying down, if you're closing your eyes, you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Everything is okay. And there is nothing more for you to do. Right now, in this moment, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? There's nothing more for you to do. You can shut off your brain and everything is okay. And no one's going to fault you. And you're not going to fault you. Because you know that you did your best today. And your best is all that we ask for. So good job, 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 good job. I hope you've been doing awesome. I have some people that have watched me over the past 2-3 years, and crazy to think that I started this channel all the way back then. To those people who are just growing up in life with me and doing their things, I hope that y'all are doing well on your journeys, you know? Like, for real, I cannot imagine what eras of life you have gone through and what you have been up to. And I don't know your personal details, but from what I can tell, from what I gather in the comments and some emails that I've received, is that y'all are just like, you are just a very caring person who has very caring thoughts. And I would just say you're the kind of person who I can say, I hope you're doing great. I hope that you're getting a little bit of rest right now and you're just setting aside, you work so much in your day. Can we take 10 minutes, 15 minutes of time to rest and relax your neck muscles and relax all the stress that's in your forehead? Just take that out. Let's take, twist. Let's twist it out. Because it's not needed for us. It's not needed before, and it's certainly not needed now. You were fine before, and you're even fine now. We don't need to define ourselves by our stress. We can be here existing completely fine and okay by ourselves. And isn't that such a lovely thing? I mean, look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. just realize the face that's looking back on you, it's just a fine person. It's a fine person. You are doing your best in life, and you can live, and I was gonna say with pride, and I'm not saying you can't say that word, it just feels a little bit of extreme. A lot of times in life, we're not looking for pride or these crazy emotions. Sometimes in life, you just want to live life feeling like you're an alright person. Like you can just live life knowing like there's nothing that you have to do to prove yourself to anyone. And how ridiculous of a notion is that? Isn't that so silly? Isn't that so silly? Who am I proving myself to? I'm not even wearing pants right now. I'm literally just wearing my PJs. Like, stop, calm down. Calm down. Life is gonna be good. And I like that you care a lot. I like that you think a lot. Thinking tells me that you care, but thinking also tells me that you have a lot of high standards. I think that's like the epitome of like a double-edged sword, no? I think it might be. I guess the question is, what do we choose in life? We have a choice. Everyone has a choice. And what I like about you is that every single day you make the choice to care. That's a freaking great person. That's a freaking great person. You, right there. So find your peace, you know? Find that zen, find that peace. Live with a little bit of satisfaction, and let's fall asleep tonight just knowing that, all right? You are fine. You are okay. You're thinking and caring aloud about a lot of things right now. And you might have a lot on your mind, but for right now, you can again relax your neck, take it out of your headspace, and we are gonna be okay. A lot of times I approach these videos thinking about what I would just say to myself. I'm not sure if I lack emotional support in my real life, so maybe I do this as a little bit of an outlet guiltily. But I do I do hope you guys are doing really good. I genuinely do think about you guys sometimes and what you are up to in life. But I guess that's just it, you know. We've been busy doing different things. Work and maybe other jobs you got going on, new friends and relationships. Man, life is moving fast. Yeah. Just gotta take some time to appreciate it, you know? I feel like there's a lot of little gifts that we get from a day-to-day, or at least I've been getting a lot of gifts in my day-to-day. I don't think I really care to explain them too much, to be honest, on camera. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit nervous on camera. My fault, guys. My fault. Freaking my fault. I'll just tap on my books or something like that. I hope you don't mind me indulging in this video a little bit. I know we're hitting the 10-minute mark, but I don't know. I just kind of want to hang out a little bit, you know? Maybe I'll be that kind of friend who just asks you how you're doing, and then I'll just ask you how you're doing again, and you're like, damn it, dude, this guy even remember what I said? No, I'm on video. How would I know? Pff, dude. Man, look at that guy over there, you little bozo. But yeah, been doing good, y'all. Been doing good. Moved around, meeting some pretty cool people around me lately. Been pretty solid. Work's been stressful, dog. Work's been stressful. But well, I'm not losing any hairs yet, so we're doing okay. What are you up to? I mean, gosh, I can't even imagine the change in your life from the weeks to the months. We're in fall now, y'all. The colors are changing, the leaves are going out. It's time to listen to all the fall festivities and get dressed up in winter clothing. What are your priorities these days? What are your values? I wonder who you are today. And I hope that you're very proud of who you are today. I hope that you wake up and you reflect a bit, not just from day to day, but from week to day, from a year ago to today. I hope that you can think about all of that, about the people in your life, or maybe the people that you want in your life. Maybe you're finding out the bravery to reach out, or maybe you just want a little bit of comfort and a little bit of consistency. Those are your intentions, and that's who you are. And there's nothing wrong with voicing that or thinking that or just taking the time to reflect on that. You're very deserving of it all. And I hope I'm not the first person to tell you that. You're very, very, very deserving of it all. You don't have to be anything too special. You don't have to be anything too crazy. You just have to be you and be kind and be yourself. And that is enough in this world. And I know that's kind of crazy because I know that we seem like we live in a world where you have to be the craziest and most special person in order to receive any amount of anything. But it's all freaking stupid, man. It's all stupid. Wear the same clothing. Be comfortable in your own skin. Don't let nobody put you down, especially not yourself. I used to do that a lot. I used to have a lot of negative self-talk all the time, every single day. It was crazy, y'all. Seriously. Some really crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Even then, I look back and I think that my pain really allowed me to empathize with a lot of, not saying I'm like something special, but I'm just saying that, pain allows you to empathize a lot. It allows you to think a lot, allows you to reflect a lot. And so I don't mind. I don't mind it at the end of the day. I wouldn't take anything back, Maybe you're in that era of your life. And I know that in some ways we wish we can just kind of take those things away. But also, I partially hope that you take those things to your advantage as well and reflect on the things that you want to and use that pain for something else. Use whatever you're feeling for something else. Don't use it as an excuse for poor behavior. I've reflected a lot on my life. I've done a lot of work in my life, and I'm sure you are too. And hopefully you're reaching the same conclusion that people will tell you because of X you can do Y. You're justified to think this and do that. And maybe you are, but it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about, what do you want? What do you want at the end of the day? Do you want to prove yourself right? Do you want to make sure everyone thinks of you a certain way? Is that what you want? Go ahead, go for it. What I want is peace of mind. I want peace of mind. And, I sort of realized lately I'm okay being misunderstood for that. I don't need to be looked at a certain way, or I don't need people to understand, like, where I'm coming from or anything like that. I'll do my best to explain it, but, I'm saying, it's all good if you misunderstand. Clarity is all we need. clarity and peace of mind is really what it is. It's confusing though. Life is really difficult, you know? Life is so freaking hard. Gosh darn it. And honest to God, y'all, it's harder in some ways, but it's easier in other ways. It's kind of how I feel. When I was 22, I think I was like really like, I don't know, I was really trying to figure out my mental health, but it was just so gutter. It was in the trash, man. Gutter. And I'm mid-20s now, not saying I'm old by any means. I'm not. Maybe I'm unk status. Who the frick knows, right? Who the frick knows? But it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. It was a therapy. It was a lot of thinking, maturing, all that kind of stuff. Experience. Probably experience. It's kind of what it is, y'all. You just kind of learn, like, you've been in these situations before. All those worries that you think about, like, even if it happens, I'm like 99% sure you're going to bounce back. Like 99.99999% sure you're going to bounce back. Because, like, think about the other things that you've gone through in life and how you just, like, are still existing right now. Does that mean you don't deserve happiness anymore? Come on. Stop being, come on. You're being silly. Everyone, you deserve your happiness. You deserve to forgive yourself. You deserve to let go of your shame. And, you deserve so much in this world. Don't be the person to hold yourself back. But, if you need to take some time to yourself and you want to think about yourself for a bit and just, you don't want to respond to that text message, don't put that pressure on yourself. There's no pressure. No pressure. Nothing. Nada. Not a single thing in the world that you have to think about right now, all right? It's not how we do things out here, It's not how we do things. I wish I just knew that, you're just you're a very loved person. And, as people in life, we desire connection and we desire love. And, but also at the same time, we're a society that, is driven on capitalism, and we pride ourselves on our work and our outcomes and money and all that too. So it's two very different things, and it's very difficult to live in a world like that. But, we are making things work. And those gifts that I talked to you about, those gifts will come if they aren't already happening right now. A gift like a friend putting their arm around your shoulder. A gift like, driving at 1 a.m. after a party, and your heat's on in the car and you listen to some good music and you're just talking with that one friend and everything's good, bro. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Maybe you're just taking a walk in the neighborhood. You got a cap. You got your trusty water bottle. Maybe you got a trusty water bottle. You're listening to Geese. Everyone's into Geese these days, bro. Or Magdalena Bay. I don't really like Magdalena Bay. I don't really think their music is that good. Sorry, don't kill me. But yeah. I mean, I do like Cobra by Geese. I think that's like the only song by them that I actually liked. And I know the indie lunatics are gonna dislike my video now because I said that, but it's just my humble opinion, y'all. Just my humble opinion. How did I start talking about this? I don't even know. I'm so sorry, y'all. But yeah, I mean, just putting the attention back on you, man, or girl, non-binary pals. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all are good, and I hope you don't take my casual nature as something that I don't care. I really do, man. I really do. I hope you guys are doing great. Live your life well. Live your life with pride. Go to sleep with comfort, with the stress going away from you, and you're fine. You're a fine being. You don't need people to validate that. This is just you. Feeling a certain way here, feeling a certain way here. Just ask yourself the question, is it reasonable to feel a certain way at this time? You don't gotta be a performer at all times. You can just be a human, and that would be enough. Trust me, it's enough. Alright. Have a wonderful sleep. It's been very nice talking to you. Check out the new place. The crib. I locked this place down for. Should I tell you the rent? Should I tell you the rent? It's so freaking good, y'all. I'm the best. I am the best person at finding the best rentals. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. Alright. I'm not gonna share a price, but I do hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.